Hello friends, welcome to my channel Code Blocks. In this video I talk about the matrices, how to implement matrix, sum of the matrix, etc. So first of all, we have to know how to implement matrix. Matrix can be implemented by using the 2D array, that means the two-dimensional array. Suppose here I am writing integer array 10 and thereafter 10. Here the first third bracket it implement the number of rows, and the second one is implemented the number of columns. First one represent the number of rows and second one represent the number of columns. Okay, now I go through the code. First of all, I have to declare all the parameters. Integer m, n, I, j, and as well as the array. The first array, the number of rows here is 10, and here also the number of rows and number of columns. The maximum number of columns here, rows and columns are 10. Now I have declared the second array, maximum row is 10 and maximum number of column is 10. And now the sum array, where the summation of the array are stored here. And here also the rows and the columns are 10. Now I have to take the user input for the number of rows and the number of columns for the matrices. Printf enter the number of rows and columns. Scanf %d and again %d, because we take the two inputs from user. Ampersand m represent the rows and n represent here the columns of the matrices. Now I have to take all the matrix inputs, that means the rows, the value of the rows and the columns. Printf enter the elements of first matrix. And using for loop I am taking the user input I less than m, I plus plus, and inside this I have to take another loop that is called here nested loop. J is also to j and j less than n, j plus plus. Inside it I am writing scanf %d and percent of first I and j. Here I represent the ith row and j represent the jth column. And same, I am taking the second user input for second matrix. Similarly, using for loop, I'm taking user input for second array also, sorry, for second matrix. J equals to 0, and here using nested loops, j less than n, j plus plus, and inside it I'm writing scanf %g and percent of second I and j, ith row and jth column value. Now the summation, printf summation of matrices is and I am taking for loop here, I equals to 0, I less than m, I plus plus, for j equals to 0, j less than n, j plus plus. Here I am entering the sum matrices, sum of I and j. The ith row and jth column value will be calculated by summation of the first ith and ith row and jth column value of the first matrix with second matrix. That means first I and then j and plus second COND, second I and j. Now I am printing the value, printf %g sum of I and j, ith row and jth column value will be printed from here. Now at last return 0. The result return 0. In case of C, it is the exist code or exist status. Return 0 means successfully termination or successfully completed. Now I am compiling this. Oh, one error here. I am done mistake here. Now it's so fine. Enter the number of rows and columns. Okay. So I am writing here two row and 2 column, and so I have to write the elements. So first of all 1 and 2, and there are 3 and 4. Now I have to take the second matrices, elements of the second matrices. So I am writing here also same 1 2 and then 3 and 4. Now here you are seeing as the summation here, the result in 2 4, 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 2 is 4, and 6 and 8. This is the summation of the matrices. That's all from this video. This is the summation of the matrix. The next video I talk about the multiplication of the matrix.